There's been a change at the top at the facial movement monitoring tech company Seeing Machines as longtime CEO Ken Kroeger moves to become executive chairman, bringing Mike McAuliffe into the chief executive role. And Mike joins us now. Mike, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Investors in the business will already know you because I think you've been with Seeing Machines for almost a year, haven't you?
Right. I joined to explore and drive the spin out of Fovio, the automotive business. But actually, as I joined and I worked with Ken and the executive team, we really figured out there was a really better strategy to keep the automotive business within Fovio or within Seeing Machines and to drive an integrated Seeing Machines strategy, since fundamentally, increasingly, the technology underlying all the verticals actually is the same core technology, driven pretty much by machine learning, based on vast amounts of data, which we can earn from our commercial fleet business and actually utilize in better algorithms and processors for automotive.
Explain what these verticals are, because Fovio provides one of the main props of the business, doesn't it? But the others are, whereabouts are you coming from with this?
So basically, the way to think about our business is we enable machines to see and understand people. And in the context of the killer applications today for us, it is providing real driver monitoring technology, which allows cars and trucks and aircraft and rail to really identify, detect, interpret, and act upon drowsiness, distraction, and to determine the cognitive state of the driver, and to enable intelligent cars in the future to be able to make intelligent decisions around when to hand over control of the car to the driver or when for the car to be in control. And that's the fundamental concept behind semi-autonomous driving, this co-pilot concept. And our technology is key to enable that.
So you'll be in with the first main driverless vehicles?
Right. In fact, later this year in the US, one of the leading worldwide OEMs is launching the first semi-autonomous car with hands-free driving, truly hands-free, which even Tesla don't offer. And our technology is enabling that. And at the right time, I think we'll be able to make further announcements on that, but it's a very secretive industry, as you know.
Yeah, okay. People will know and understand automotive more perhaps maybe than other parts of your business. The fleet management business, that's going to be potentially quite large, isn't it? But how fast is that moving ahead?
It's moving very quickly. In fact, if we look at the profile of our business, fleet, where we provide full aftermarket telematics-based, we call it safety as a service. So it's a monthly recurring revenue business based on installation of our full detection and actuation kit in the cabs to a 24/7 monitoring. So it's actually a fundamental driver of safety, but actually compelling to fleets to reduce accidents, save lives, and reduce insurance costs. And that business actually is quadrupling. The revenue this year will be quadruple last year, and we expect that type of growth to continue. Yeah. It's a very substantial business for us.
One of the things that happened during Ken's watch was the details that came through with your relationship with Caterpillar, and I mean that paid handsomely back to investors.
Yes.
Do you see more of those sort of deals as well? I mean, that's the mining industry.
Yes, so I think Caterpillar is a good example of whereby we took that business as far as it made sense for us to take it, and then it made sense to actually license that business to Caterpillar and let them continue to take it from 5,000 to, they have 3 million vehicles worldwide. So what we want to do as a company is we want to be the best bar none in terms of offering high technology products. For us, that means software in some cases, processors in some cases, and full systems in other cases. But we have to be intelligent about where we spend our money and where we can really be the best in the world. And that was a good example of whereby it made sense to monetize that business and take that earnings and go and invest in faster growing, larger markets such as SaaS telematics and semi-autonomous driving.
How are you engaging with shareholders? I mean, if we take a look at the share price chart, we're currently at 4 pence a share. This goes back a couple of years or so for Seeing Machines share price. What's the message to shareholders?
Well, I think for us, fundamentally, it's pretty simple. And this week, I've had the pleasure of meeting again many of our major shareholders here and prospective new shareholders. And fundamentally, I think what we offer is a very compelling worldwide opportunity for significant capital appreciation based on the several major billion-dollar markets we're supplying into, our leadership position in technology, our first mover advantage in those markets. So fundamentally, we believe that we can take the revenue of the company, the profit, the cash flow of the company to orders of magnitude above where we are now. And we believe as we execute on our strategy consistently, people understand that we're selling into big markets, how we win, and we consistently deliver that. we believe it'll be a very rewarding journey for all stakeholders and shareholders.
And of course, Ken's, as I said, he's still within the business. He's moved up to the chairman's office. And in fact, I believe he's also taken the internal innovation business forward.
Right.
What's that going to involve?
So basically, as we discussed earlier on, we have 5 verticals today. We have commercial fleet, we have automotive, we have aviation, we have rail, and we have off-road, which is the Caterpillar mining business. But they're all transport verticals. And our technology is core technology to enable machines to understand and see people. So there's multiple applications such as healthcare, consumer, robotics, artificial intelligence, where there's a lot of interest, there's a lot of activity. And I've asked Ken to really lead the efforts to actually explore those markets, develop compelling applications, products, and ultimately to actually create new business verticals. So we have a short-term play, medium-term, and very long-term play. And Ken has demonstrated he has great skill sets about identifying those businesses, building the relationships, building the partnerships, and creating real business opportunities. And that's what he's passionate about. So he's going to lead that effort for us, as well as being the executive chairman. So I think we'll have a very good...
Earlier on, you gave a little bit of an insight of the sort of news we could expect this year. Where do you see the company in, let's say, a year's time?
I think in a year's time, I think we will have demonstrated to the market through our consistent delivery against our financial projections. And I think we can expect significant news flow in the next year around significant milestones, winning major contracts, both in the telematics business, the commercial fleet, automotive, which is a major secular growth driver for the company, and also some interesting deals we're working on in rail that I think will be very material to the company and will solve a very big problem, I think, in the industry. And also aviation, which interestingly is a business that's evolving much more rapidly than we had expected. Yeah. Addressing issues to do with fatigue, distraction, and actually pilot training.
Okay, Mike, well, look, congratulations. And,
thank you very much. Pleasure.
We'll look forward to some more news as it comes through. Mike McAuliffe, the new Chief Executive of Seeing Machines.